All right, dude. How you feel about after paddling today?
A little bit sore,
Little
but
bit sore.
I think I'm getting better and better
Cool, man.
every time I go out.
So, tell me a little bit about how you got into paddling sports.
It's kind of weird, actually. I mean, it's just obviously I moved here to Texas about a year and a half ago, and
Yeah.
ever since I moved here, I've just been working nonstop, and all this virus shit, all this pandemic ruined my vacations, like I mentioned to you earlier, so I canceled all that, and I just kept working until I finally, I told myself, I gotta take a week off and just take the time to at least explore locally. Where am I? Texas, Dallas. What is all this?
Yeah.
And of course, I did the normal looking up stuff on internet nowadays, and the places to explore in locally in Dallas. And the Trinity River really impressed me. And I was like, man, I wanna get to know more about all this water around here.
Yeah.
And I was, obviously I come from a place where there's not a lot of water.
Yeah.
I keep mentioning this, And I took a few hikes, I went out, did a lot of hiking actually during that week. And I saw all these waterways. I'm like, man, there's got to be a way to just navigate and explore all this beautiful, water, And I wanted to get something, obviously, to get on the water, but I live in an apartment, which obviously limits me to what I can get. I can't get a boat, And I have a roof rack already in my car. And I saw that I could put a kayak on there. I'm like, man, that makes perfect sense. I got to get myself a kayak.
Yeah.
And I did hours of research, bro. Literally for like several weeks, I was staying up to almost midnight looking up like information about just paddle sports. What is a kayak? What is it? How do you use one? What's the difference? I didn't even know what a difference between a kayak and a canoe was.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, what is all this? So, I started seeing people that were like passionately into this kind of stuff and like whitewater kayaking and stuff. I'm like, okay, what do I'm a beginner, obviously. I just want to get on the water. So that's why I took the time to research, and I got my first kayak, which is a Crescent Light Tackle, and it's a great kayak for all around. It's very maneuverable. It's pretty fast. It's not very heavy, and it has a large weight capacity for camping and fishing.
Was that the first one that I'd met you in?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
brown colored one,
Yeah.
with the seat and stuff.
Yeah.
It's very comfortable. It's fun. It's fun to paddle, but obviously it's nowhere near, in speed relation. But I got the kayak and I paddled it a few times. I'm like, man, this is cool, But how do I like push? I kind of wanted to find something more. Because I saw that a lot of people that were into kayak, it's a small community, right?
Yeah.
Paddle sports.
Yeah.
So I saw on Facebook groups. I started looking at Facebook groups, and I saw people that were into it as mostly like kind of people that just kind of wanted to hang around and just have a beer and paddle a little bit.
Yeah.
Not
They
really
do a little
like
float thing.
a sports. You know what I mean? Like I kind of wanted to find the real sports aspect of this, and that's why I saw your post, and I answered to it. And it said all boaters welcome. So I didn't really imagine it was gonna be like a very serious race,
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be more like a kickback. I was down to paddle 8 miles because I had already done it before.
Yeah.
I told you in my fishing kayak, and it just took me obviously a lot longer. I was taking pictures of. I was more like that.
Yeah.
I was kind of half and half, doing the distance, doing the workout. And then also like recreational kicking back.
Yeah, soaking it in and like checking everything out.
Yeah, because I was mesmerized, dude, by all this water, dude. All these ducks and shit, turtles and all this shit you see. Like, dude, we don't have this kind of stuff in California, Southern California. And that's why when I went to your meeting, I'm like, oh shit, okay, this kind of pushes it even more, because getting in a kayak isn't easy and isn't for everyone in the first place.
Yeah.
And then racing is even, pushes a notch up a notch even further. So I was like, damn. So that's when I started questioning, man, do I have the guts to push it up even more? Like, where am I? Do I want to do something with all this? I started asking myself, like, well, this is an opportunity to kind of join a team, push myself into other things, other cool things, other goals, push the frontier of what I can do. So that's why I decided to kind of get into this. It's pretty cool. That's when I got the Epic V7, and it
Dude.
goes from there.
How fast you dropped on that Epic like blew me away. 'Cause
Yeah.
You showed up to that one race I had set up, and then
Yeah.
seriously, I think it was like that night or the next day. You're like,
Mhm.
I think I've got it set up to go pick this thing up.
Yeah, and,
And,
you know, and after you guys after you mentioned what's her name, Erin?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Aaron
told me
McGee.
about Erin, and then she recommended me those two kayaks, the other blue one and the Epic.
The Spirit. Yeah.
Yeah, I started looking up like what am I buying? What am I looking at in the first place? You know, and I saw the Epic, the capabilities that thing can do. Dude, I was in the ocean. First of all, I was blown away by just people navigating through the wave. It's a surf ski, you know what I mean?
For sure, man.
And that's kind of like what it's really designed for. But you know, what it does on the river, obviously, it's great too.
It's great, and the
So-
fact that it's like rotomolded, so especially being a new paddler, like
Exactly.
you have way less things to worry about. Like,
Yeah, it was a perfect boat for me, dude.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. I barely know anything. You know what I mean. Like I said, I just got into this, so it's I don't have to worry about breaking it or damaging it. It's not too expensive.
Yeah.
I think I got a great deal because the price is good and it's made in South Africa. Some of the last boats made in South Africa. So
Yeah.
I got a great
Yeah, I think I'm not a big surf ski guy, but I think it's one of the more sought after ones because it has like the old covers on it and all that stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Trab, and I've had a couple of people say that the newer covers not so great,
Exactly. Yeah, the cloth cover. Obviously, you saw it coming off of the.
blowing off down the highway.
Yeah.
Well, cool,
But,
man.
but the chick that I bought it from, I forgot her name. She gave me both covers specifically because of that problem. She told me, yeah, this is gonna fly off in the highway, so I'm gonna give you both covers, so you're happy with your kayak.
Yeah.
She actually forgot to give me the other rudder. Yeah.
Well,
the one
I'm sure we'll see her down there.
Yeah.
Because it was in Bastrop, right?
Yeah, in Bastrop. No, she knows already. We've been texting back and forth, so she's just gotta send it to me.
Cool.
By mail, no worries.
Cool deal, man.
I mean, I'm not in the ocean anytime soon, so
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it.
So have you had any like adversities in that boat yet? Falling out, trying to get back
falling,
in?
obviously, we're falling a few times, I want to fall more.
Yeah.
as funny as that sounds, but
In warmer water?
yeah,
I'm
I want to
sure.
wait exactly, dude. Right now it's fucking 48 out there.
Yeah.
Dude. I'm freezing even in the neoprene, dude. My feet were still cold.
Yeah, for
dude.
sure.
Still,
For sure.
But I was warm. If I would have fell, it wouldn't have been something devastating. But still, I want to be prepared for in the cold, in the hot. I don't want to be caught off guard on anything. That's why I want to learn how to get on it. On both sides, on the ocean and stuff. So
Yeah. Cool, man. So, are you gonna do the safari this year?
yes.
What's your thoughts about it?
I don't know. I just want to live through it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it in the first. Yeah, I mean, this is crazy, dude. I mean, the video says you have to be a little bit crazy to even get into this.
Yeah,
Dude.
for
What
sure,
is
dude.
this shit, dude? This is insane. 265 miles from San Marcos, Texas, to the Gulf of Mexico. I mean, dude, just those words. I mean,
Yeah.
the things you go through, the log jams, the mosquitoes, the insects, dude, this is crazy, man. And yeah, I want to see I want to see if I can make it.
Yeah. For sure, that's the best goal for everybody that starts. Is like shoot to make it. To me, I would shoot for like 80 hours. That gives you a 20-hour buffer. If you're just shooting for your 100 hours, if anything goes wrong,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Cool.
So.
The only thing I'm kind of worried about is like, what if I break my rudder? Like, oh man.
Yeah.
kinda-
Spares, dude. A lot of people
Yeah.
bring like a spare rudder.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find like a spare rudder.
So, I mean, with that type of rudder, it shouldn't be too hard
Okay.
because it's a manufactured one. It's like if you get the Texas boats like what I have, those are all. I mean, you see them made out of everything, stop signs, whatever.
Okay.
So,
Oh, okay.
but that particular one, I think you can probably even get on Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do I need an extra paddle on the Safari?
I would bring an extra paddle.
Extra paddle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially with the double blades that a lot of people paddle epics with.
Mhm.
Man, if first off, you can either break it. Second, they don't float if they're apart, and I've seen several people lose like a half a paddle. So it's always good to have like spares, man, and have
Okay.
everything strapped down
Yeah.
good.
Oh,
I've
man.
lost a half a paddle, so
Oh man.
it's a hard $400 pill to swallow.
Dude, yeah, that's an expensive paddle. I'm gonna have to do another one. Holy
Yeah.
shit, man.
I've heard-
That is what it is. Man.
Yeah, I've heard some people take like foam. I guess they cut it out of like a noodle or something. And they'll push it down into the ends of the paddles when they're taken apart, or glue them in there, and it's supposed to make it float. Then
Okay.
the paddle head won't float, but I think the shaft stays up.
Okay.
Enough for you to not lose it.
Okay.
That one I lost, we hit the water, and it was, dude, it was second.
Ah,
You
that's
know,
awful.
it sunk fast.
That sucks.
So, just is what it is, man.
Yeah. You gotta be prepared for it. I mean, 265 miles, something's gonna go wrong, right?
Yeah.
So,
You're gonna lose. I've lost a hat each year, sunglasses. I mean, it just is what it is. Everything needs to be tied down. So, so what do you think your first race is gonna be?
Ah, man, a lot of pain, a lot of soreness. You know, hopefully not too many mistakes. You know, I'm trying to like mitigate the mistakes. I'm doing less mistakes now.
For sure,
I'm
dude.
crashing less.
Just in like the 5 times we've been out together,
Yeah.
like you've gotten so much better.
Right.
Especially after we got that rudder thing.
Yeah,
straight down.
dude,
That wasn't your
first
fault.
time. Yeah, you know what? I had just bought. That was my first time using
Oh,
it.
for sure.
Yeah, so you know that's when she gave it to me, Jamie, and then you know I don't think she tied it correctly. So
Yeah.
that especially caused a lot of havoc that day.
It was weird. It just so everybody understands, I guess, somehow the pedals were like tied crooked, and then there's that pivot point in the center where the skeg rudder goes,
Right.
and it wasn't all lined up, so it only turned one direction.
You know what? And I adjusted the pedals also closer to me, so I have a better angle because I noticed you have to lean forward on that boat.
Yeah.
It's just you cannot go back, you know, lean back. No, you're gonna lose time, and every paddle you mess up, you know, you lose distance.
Yep.
You lose feet, and then the feet start turning into meters, yards, and you get it down.
Oh yeah, dude. Get tired, you start hitting the side of the boat.
Yeah, you start hitting the boat, and it's just you gotta find the perfect medium of pushing the paddle and the twist of the body motion.
Yeah.
It's tough, you know. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Not easy.
And like I said, you can be 10 years into this thing, you're still gonna be learning. That's
Right.
everybody.
I still feel I should take like lessons, you know.
For sure.
From experienced people because
Like-
so my learning curve is just better.
I'm sure like once we get into racing, I can take you and introduce you to some people down there,
Okay.
and they're always willing to go out and hit the river and stuff. So
Yeah.
cool. You gonna do the winter 100K?
Also, yeah.
Yeah. I've done it once. It's a fun race.
Damn.
As long as you can stay dry.
You're trying to kill me, man.
As long as you can stay dry.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm taking this to a whole new level, dude. I mean,
You got to dive into it, man.
yeah. This shit is either you're in or you're out.
Yeah.
You cannot half-ass this, dude.
For sure.
You know, and it takes enormous amount of discipline
For sure.
and good habits. That's what I like more about it than actually, you know, if it makes any sense, because it's getting my ass in a better place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's making me better.
For sure.
Yeah, and
like,
I'm having fun at the same time. You know, it's a sport.
What's good about it for me, I guess, is like even off the river, I think, do I really want to eat this piece of cake because I worked so hard to get rid of it? You know, it makes me want to be better off the river because
you know,
anytime you're bad off the river, it's like sacrificing how you will be during races and stuff.
You feel it now. Honestly, now I feel like the junk food I eat, like the Chick-fil-A. I was telling you, I feel that shit because it's not very good food. You know, I'm trying to keep my diet very good now. You know. I want to, you know, get my muscles accustomed to all this shit. You know? I need the proteins, I need the calories, the good diet to be able to perform the best I can out there.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to get tired because, you know, I'm not eating right, you know, so I got to make sure I got everything right.
Yeah. Hopefully there's some things I can show you. A lot of people like eat or drink spizz, whatever you want to call it. But that stuff's pretty awesome. Keeps you full. I mean, you metabolize it real fast.
How much protein and carbohydrates does it have?
Don't get me lying to you. Like if you caught me when I first got into drinking it, now I just know this many scoops. This is what I'm going to drink. You know, I just have. We have it broke down, and like again, I'd have to have everything pulled back out. But basically, for the safari, the shorter races, depending on how long they are, I'll just bring like 1 shaker or 2 shakers. But on the safari, we have everything broke down where it's like in a booklet. And at this checkpoint, I need this many shakers of spizz, and these snacks. We treat ourselves a little bit. We'll have like Spam and stuff. So.
Oh yeah, Spam
Salt.
seems that salt
dude.
and like fatty. Yeah, you gotta burn that. That's fuel. That's really good fuel. It seems like every 10 miles, you kind of seem like that's a good point to.
Yeah.
You know, kind of grab a snack, or, you know, take a few drinks of water.
Yeah.
Dude, you can drink water. How do you do that? Dude, it's like, oh my god. You know, I like to drink water maybe
No.
2-3 miles, but man, I haven't gone this long without drinking some water, bro.
On these little runs when I know we're going like 8 miles, 10 miles, or whatever, I'll just have that Gatorade bottle, and then when we hit, because we do a down and back, I just know I can go 4 miles, and I'll, drink about half this Gatorade and come back or whatever. But like when we go down and we start running the short races, like the MAC races or stuff like that,
Cool.
I'll have my jugs that have water hoses on them, and I drink much more consistently. You know what I mean? Like I don't drink as much at one time, but I'll more consistent. Right. I know you should practice like you're gonna play, but right now because I don't, I don't know. I ain't been bringing my jugs with me, just a little 20-ounce Gatorade. So
yeah, well, it's all weight too, so you're gonna kind of like
that's for sure too, man.
Like,
you gotta think.
Just take what you really need.
Exactly. You need to really understand that before like you get into the safari. Every pound counts. Like
right.
If you're turning in a half gallon back at the end of a checkpoint, that's 4 pounds. That's 4 or 5 pounds that you could have dropped, not had in your boat, man.
Yeah, definitely. Your water's very heavy on your boat.
Yeah.
You don't want a lot of it.
Yep. It's like 8 pounds a gallon, I believe.
That's crazy.
What do you think the winter 100K is going to be like?
Dude, cold.
Yeah. Don't fall in at the start line.
Dude, oh my god. I hope I don't fall, man. Before that, I really want to understand how to get on the kayak.
Yeah.
I think I got it. I just got to practice.
Yeah.
Just practice. Like, driving a stick shift car, riding a
for sure, man.
Anything. It just takes, falling a few times, then getting on, getting out, back out, getting on. So I want to go to a lake sometime soon and just do that. Just kind of also maneuver it well. Like I noticed, like maybe like a log comes up or something, I gotta quickly avoid it.
Yeah.
Like you're telling me, what would you say, brace or something?
So you were trying to, in the position that you were, you had like a log in front of you, but you couldn't necessarily like turn because when you turn with the rudder, it's sweeping the back end around.
Yeah.
But you couldn't because there was something against your back left side.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
So I was saying, because you still had a forward momentum, you were still moving forward. If you held the paddle out on the right side and just basically like a post, it would draw the whole boat to the right.
That side.
It wouldn't like turn it, but it would just slide you sideways away from all that stuff on your left.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh,
but
man.
It's just one of them things. Like you gotta.
Yeah.
You just gotta get into it.
Yeah. There's little movements and there's little stuff that I still gotta learn around.
Oh, this is a new year for me because this is the first year that I'm running solo also. So a solo boat, I can just tell you right now, it handles way different than any tandems I've been in, and I've been in 3-man and 6-man boats, but yeah, for sure. Being in the middle of it, having to manipulate things, it's a little bit different.
Okay.
So we're learning together.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Wow. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So how do you feel the one boat versus the tandem? I'm assuming the one boat's more maneuverable.
Yeah, for somewhat. I mean, obviously, because I'm brand new to a solo boat, like it may be, and I'm sure it is, way more maneuverable than what I can make it right now.
Okay.
I know in a tandem boat, we can control it really well because you have somebody sitting at the front and the back with paddles, so they have the ability to manipulate just one end of it. Okay. Yeah, like when I set up, I was typically in the bow, and I could manipulate just the bow while he's doing something totally different in the back.
I see.
Whereas, as of now, I like sitting in the center. I know that I can, draw up towards the front and it'll draw it around, or paddle off one side like a sweeping type of paddle, and it'll turn it. But I'm new to it too, man. So we're learning together. Yeah. I can fall right into a tandem.
2021, man. Going hard at this.
We'll see how it goes, dude. Man. Yeah, I just hope we do the Winter 100K, everything goes smoothly.
Okay.
And I know when I did it 2 years ago, or maybe 3 years ago with Trab. He's a pretty cool dude. And someone fell in at the start line. I just felt so bad, dude, because it was like high 20s, I think, when we got in the water. It was like cold, dude. Cold. Water wasn't quite that cold, but the wind was.
Yeah.
And I think it warmed up to like mid 40s, it seemed like.
Yeah, like today about.
Yeah. Yeah. So
man.
We'll see how it goes, dude. See how it goes.
So okay, I haven't. Sorry, I haven't really read all the
No, that's
details
cool.
about it. But what time is the start and what is
You talking about the
Winter
100K?
Yeah.
Man, I can't remember. I remember the only thing I remember is like when we started. So I had ran last time in the competitive class, and we still started at dark, basically like right at sunrise,
Oh,
and
man.
it seemed like the adventure class, what you'd run, being new and with the you got the boat to do it, like go in there and kill it.
Okay.
But they started before us.
Oh,
So I think
man.
I don't remember the exact times. It seems like maybe it was like 5 in the morning or
4
something.
or 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it.
Because it's a longer race. It's 62.5 miles or something.
No.
So.
Okay.
It's not bad though. You got it.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Man.
A little bit of current. Like everything we've been on so far is
Okay.
we've had zero current.
Yeah.
Just been dry up here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I noticed. Last year it was a lot more rainy.
Yeah.
A lot more rain than this year. It was a lot of dryness.
Yeah. But is there anything specifically outside of paddling that you're doing to like prepare for the safari?
Going to the gym, dude. I'm
Yeah.
trying to go to the gym every day. I mean, I don't have a lot of time, unfortunately. And the COVID crap, closes the gym at 9.
Yeah.
So the gym is the 24-hour, fitness gym is only open from 5 to 9. So, and I start work, I gotta be there at 7, bro. I don't have much time.
Yeah.
So all I can do is just go for about an hour and a half in the morning.
Yeah.
And do some jogging and use a row machine. Because in my back, that's what I gotta really prepare myself. That's what you use the most. So
Oh, for sure, man.
I need to really.
That's what I was telling you. Like, if your back and abs and stuff aren't sore by the time you're done, like you're paddling with your arms probably. If your arms are sore and your back isn't,
Correct.
or abs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
At least that's what I've been told. So
No, those are facts. Yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah, the gym and stuff, and just trying to like I said, just maintain my good diet, avoid the fast food, which I'm already pretty good at. I've told you before, I don't drink any soda at all. All I drink is water. I hardly drink beer. I really don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke. So I try to always stay pretty healthy somewhat. But I don't work. I didn't work out obviously before much.
but you're getting into it.
Yeah, I'm getting into it.
I'm telling you, I see. Like the few times we've been out, dude.
Thanks,
seriously.
man. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. Yeah.
Remember, the first time we went out, we'd paddle 3/4 of a mile. You'd have to drop the paddle and like, all right, give me a minute. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
And today, I kind of pushed you a little bit when I'd see you catch up. I'd pull back ahead. It's like, let's make him chase me.
Yeah.
But basically, that whole 8 miles, man, didn't drop it once.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah. I was trying to just at least just not stop.
Yeah.
I think honestly,
Always
I
move.
stopped once. I'll be honest with you. On our way back,
Yeah.
I stopped for like 5 seconds or something. I was like, it's bad. Dude, I gotta stop. But 99% I just kept paddling.
Yeah.
The whole 8 miles we did. So.
That's the trick, man. Like, if there's anything I've learned in the last, I've done it 3 official times, and we did it this year unofficially. But it's just like never stop the boat.
Yeah,
Never stop the boat.
I noticed when you go around the log jams and the stuff that's in your way, you kind of stop. That's when the pain gets you.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit! Yeah. Like, oh, you can't stop paddling, dude, because
Yeah.
that's when you start feeling pain or like soreness in your back, your muscles,
sure.
your shoulder muscles, torso. I gotta use more of my torso. That's what I think I'm getting there. I'm getting there, but it's like I gotta put more torso in there.
Yeah.
I'm kind of putting too much shoulder and back, maybe, But it's hard, dude, because it's a balance of, this is crazy. Your whole body's moving like a doll, It's like,
Yeah.
You gotta be flexible. You gotta stretch. You gotta, Oh, I'm also taking what's it called? I forgot. It's this supplement for your joints.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's really good. I forgot what it's called, but it's really good for your joints, and that way you don't have any sort of pain when moving, especially in the cold. And taking that, fish oil. It takes
Yeah.
fish oil. Me even more than what I'm kind of already used to,
Yeah.
which is good because I wasn't very good, very healthy. I took my biometrics test, which is a test they do on you. They draw your blood at work for work purposes,
Mhm.
work related for your insurance. you got to take this test to see where you're at, you know, in your levels, you know. And I did actually pretty good before all this, but one of them, I forgot what it was, triglycerides. One of them wasn't very well, so you know, I need to get all of them. That's my goal.
You're just curious to see like if that's going to turn around.
Yeah. Next year, I think I'm gonna be better.
Yeah.
You know, health wise than I am now. So that's why I like it. This is the best part. It's making me better. It's pushing the line.
Yeah.
It's because that's what's most important, bro. Just getting out of your comfort zone. When you're comfortable, there's something wrong. You're not growing. You have to go through pain to grow.
For sure.
To, you know, to push the line. And that's what I felt cool about that. You know, getting into the racing, because kayaking is one level, and racing is another level.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. How far are we gonna go? Are we gonna like, you know, wrestle alligators next year? Like, dude, how far are we gonna take this?
I've told you, man. We've hit gators twice.
Yeah, this is
So,
crazy.
This is scary, man. It's scary. But like, yeah, I totally understand. Like, I think I've told you this in the past. Is like, it's fun because you're racing other people, but like, really the thing that I enjoy the most is like racing myself. Because now I go back and I've done all these races multiple times, and I like to look back at the previous years. Like, did I do better?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Am I better than I was 3 years ago?
That's what it's important. That's what matters, bro. You're not out there to get number one.
Yeah.
Let's face it, dude. I'm not gonna get number one. You know.
Not this year.
Not this
Not
year.
this year, but you never know, man. You might pull one out of the hat.
Dude, I mean, it's insane. I would have to just practice it, you know.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm talking even for shorter races. Don't ever discount yourself, is what I'm saying. Because there's been a lot of people. You never know, man. I think Will Leeds won the when I ran it. And that was like his very first year. Yeah, he was in a straight fast boat, but yeah, you just never know. Some of the really experienced racers might have an accident or whatever. All I'm saying is never give up.
Okay.
Never give up.
Yeah, that's true.
But don't ever brag saying you're going to get first. Either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be braggadocious.
Yeah.
For sure.
Stay humble.
Yeah.
That's what's cool about this. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just insane. I mean, like I said, I was telling you earlier, I want to go to the San Antonio Bay and do that a few times.
I promise we will hit that bay
Okay.
before the safari.
Because
I want to be in this boat and try it.
Yeah.
That worries me.
Yeah, we could take like a day, or we can just get an Airbnb out there, you know, a hotel or something, stay a day or something, and just do it back and forth maybe twice.
Yep.
That way you get it really well. That way you're on the race, you get there, easy, boom, 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 boom.
Blow
That's
that.
where you want to just go beast. The
Yeah.
last, you know.
Yeah, for you, man, you got the boat for it too, man.
Yeah.
That is the boat for the bay, man.
For the bay, yeah.
For sure. It's gonna be your strong point.
I want to see what it does in the bay, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
So we could just run through it, and instead of like paddling back up, have somebody paddle us or drive. Closed because of COVID or something. I'm not sure, but there's somewhere we could put in right down there.
Well,
Highway 35 or something.
I don't mind going there and back.
Yeah.
You know, just shredding the bay.
In the barge canal. I guess it gets really deep there, from what I understand. So the waves, out of everywhere, the waves right there get pretty crazy.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Life
then-
jacket, man. Gotta have a life jacket on.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
one of the regulations for.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
You good?
One of the regulations for the safari is like when you hit the
Yeah.
bay, you have to have your jacket on.
Yeah, and that's why it's important for me to really get good on remounting it.
Yeah.
I must get good at that. There's
That's-
just no way.
That's my biggest worry about this boat too, man.
You gotta do that too, bro.
I can get in a tandem, but we'll see. I tried getting in this one the other day and I had some trouble. So
It's hard. Yours looks very hard to get on it.
Yeah.
And it gets full of water. And, oh,
Yeah.
man, dude.
I think it would help a little bit because it covers the widest part, so that can still dip in the water and it doesn't just swamp.
Okay.
We'll see.
Oh, man.
I need to put it in if you ever have a boat later, just for future reference, and your skirts are like shrunk because like you get the salt water on them, and or when they get wet and then set out and they just shrink just like clothes.
Really?
But you can put them in a bucket with like conditioner for your hair, and it'll stretch it right back out, dude. If it's So for our last few boats,
okay.
I didn't make it for our 6-man, but for our 3 and 2-man, I just sewed my own. I mean,
Gotcha.
you can pay somebody, but
Yeah.
I'm a tight ass, I guess. I don't know. All the Mac races too. I think I've told you about that. There's 4 of them, and they hit like the first 60 miles of the race. So
Interesting.
yeah, so it'd be really good for you because you get experience with other people in the water,
Yeah.
and they do a pretty good job of like mimicking. I think it's basically set up on checkpoints. There's one that's just slightly off one of the checkpoints, but each race you basically get a good idea of like, okay, this is the first from the start of the race to the first checkpoint.
Okay.
This is from the first to second checkpoint.
Okay.
You know,
do you have to portage in between that? Because I want to do that too. Like before I get into the safari or even the 100, I want to like run into a dam. Boom. Oh shit.
Yeah.
A log jam. Oh shit. Carry my boat. Hey dude, my boat is kind of like, it's not too easy to carry. I don't know if you noticed that. It's a little bit heavy too.
Yeah.
So I need to practice that. I need to build my strength on that. Carrying that shit, a quarter mile if I have to do. You know what I mean? I walk.
So on them race and the first or the Mac 1 through 4, I think the biggest portage is on the Mac 4 race. It's at night and it's around Gonzales Dam. And I think the last time we were there, it was closed. I think they opened it for the safari, but it was closed on the left. We could go right.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, I'll walk you through all of it. There's,
Okay.
In the first race, there's like 2 or 3 dams, and you just gotta walk around them, man.
Yeah.
Unless you're like Jonathan Yonley or something, you can just drag your boat down the front of it. But
No.
Not me.
I'm not trying to go right down, dude.
Yeah.
Any low overhead
or a Max
dangers?
Feaster.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's scary.
yeah, you definitely don't want to go over the Gonzales Dam
Yeah.
before, and that's a night race. You'll see they have a flashing light, gives you a heads up.
Okay. Plenty of signage and stuff.
Plenty of signage and stuff. You'll hear it. And there's a building off on the left side that's going to be lit. But that is one that you definitely don't want to paddle up to.
Okay.
So, yeah. But I'll get you all caught up on it.
Okay.
Anyway, dude, thanks for talking to me today.
Of course, yeah.
And I'll hit you back after that if you're like second guessing this whole thing. If you're still gung ho, man.
No, man, you know what? I made the decision and I gotta stick through it, dude. I can't let people down. I can't let you down. This is it, dude. I gotta, no matter what, I gotta do this. I mean, unless something major gets in my way, car accident or some shit, you lose a limb or some shit, I gotta pull through this, dude. This is it, dude. This is my chance.
I like your agency. I like that. You're all in, man.
I mean, like I said, I don't know if I'm the right. I don't know if I can do it, but I'm gonna try, and that's all that matters, I think.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Cool.
Anyway, thanks for coming out, dude.
Thanks, man.